You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club.
What I want.
Yeah, I get it.
Hey. That's right, I said it. Live the life you wish you had. The sugar, spice, and everything.
By the end of the season, we're gonna get Cam to do a full-out dance.
He's bobbing his head. That's good enough.
This
for
is
me
more
right
than
now.
we've gotten.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had to give Sean the
Who's Sean?
Chevonne the business.
Oh, did you?
I meant Chevonne.
Chevonne.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? Is Bing is for doing, and we are here doing another AfterBuzz TV after show for the Bad Girls Club, Season 10, Episode 4, The Girl Who Cried Mommy.
Mama.
It's your boy DJ Jesse, joined in studio with Sir Cameron Marson.
Good evening.
Miss Chevonne Stewart. Whoa, I'm so sorry.
I will
I'm
take
thinking
it.
of Courtney.
Courtney,
Sorry,
come get your
girl.
boy.
Chevonne Hughes.
Hi, everybody.
And she looking baggage.
She is.
I'm telling her I'm gonna steal that necklace.
She got some. Oh, we got the under blonde highlights.
Under blonde highlights. It's just for this week, y'all. Don't get attached.
She was doing all big Hollywood things today. Stay tuned. And Sir Mykee Wattz.
Yes, the official hater. Hello.
Dressed
we love you anyway.
Dapper Dawn tonight, huh?
Of course.
Me and Cameron just
very
the
nice.
ship
But you know he's
I wasn't cute last week, so you know. This
step it up.
week.
Running the ship, we have Marissa.
Hey guys.
Hey, girl,
guys.
hey.
Bad girls again.
Yes. All right. So last week it ended with Nikki being drunk, breaking glass. Broken glass. I don't know why I'm gonna say that every time. And Valentina's calling Nikki a drunk, and
In her
they
face
get
like
into a
5
fight.
times.
And then they get into a fight. Pull her hair out. Afterwards, Nikki does this amazing commentary talking about Valentina, why don't you go suck a 60-year-old cock? Like, first of all, that's a very
You got to put more bass in it.
that's
Yeah,
a
put more bass in it.
very tall man if you're going like this. But whatever. the situation is.
But honestly, Valentina started that fight.
Yeah, I
If you
definitely
look
agree.
closely, Valentina was like up in her grill. She would have got Molly.
Even if I was sober, that would annoy me to no end. Having someone in my face
Just to
telling
have-
me that I'm drunk.
Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is
Yes.
she's drunk, so it's like you can't get in someone's face when they're acting like that.
No.
You should have let Paula handle it. Paula would have been able to
can't.
pull her
You can't.
away from it.
Not with not with Valentina's grill.
First of all, don't try and perpetrate like you actually care about my well-being.
Right.
you.
Because now you're trying to push power on me and tell me what to do. You don't care about my well-being, bitch. You don't give a fuck.
And because why?
Sorry.
Because you're being
Explicit.
being
On the
fake
iTunes now.
when you do that. It's fake.
My favorite line from Nikki, which actually made me love Nikki, was, "I'm from the projects. I mean, I live in a nice luxury apartment now, but don't get it twisted."
She's cool. I like that girl.
But
She is, but she was going through it.
yeah,
Why?
she's funny. But the minute she talked about her best friend being her mommy,
Oh, yeah.
and I get that's why they named the episode that, because it came off a little cray-cray.
And then she hangs out with her family. She parties with her family.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
But your best friend cannot be your mom.
Right. Well, she
Why?
did say she's a loner.
That is not healthy.
And that she hasn't had a friend that was a
No,
girl in a long
she literally
while.
said, "I don't need anybody but you, mom."
Yeah,
That's not healthy.
Yeah, no.
It's
It isn't.
a little weird.
But
little
she's
weird.
fun, though. I'll party with her.
Look, I mean, I thought
Tweet
it was,
at me. Let's go hang out.
I mean, people say things, in the moment. I'm
Right.
sure she has friends.
It's
but
like Top Model with that crazy girl that only talked to her mom. Well, never mind. You guys probably don't.
No, I don't want to.
I'm too much of a fan.
that has no ratchet in it. I can't watch it. But I thought it was cool, she talked to Paula and she said Nikki, she said the reason I did Bad Girls is because I'm a tomboy and I only hang out with guys. Bad Girls is not the place to make friends with girls. It's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So I'll give you maybe like a C for effort for finding friends. You found Paula, so that was cool. And I thought it was kind of cool to see that side of Nikki and kind of learn that about her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like she probably had issues because the way that she was talking about it, she was like, I'm having an anxiety attack. And people who have anxiety attacks have no problem saying that they're going through it because that's what they're you know trained to kind of do. And her mother was like, and she was like, her mother was like, I want you out of that house now, which speaks to it possibly there being like a
History
a history of it.
Let's go further on that. The minute she called her mom,
Let's.
the minute she called her mom, right? Didn't she have to like try and get her mom's attention?
Yeah.
That's a sign that mom has learned to tune her daughter out.
Right.
That's true.
That's a sign. I mean, that's
Mom!
basically a.
Ma!
Ooh. I mean, that's basically a
It's like
sign
she's
that she
stewing.
might be a little crazy and her mom knows it.
Oh no,
yeah.
her mother is just as crazy because her mom went from 0 to 60. She was quiet on the
long
phone. You
pause.
couldn't even hear anything.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she was like, break her nose. I want you to break her nose. If she gonna touch you, you're gonna break her nose.
It could have
before
been
you leave."
editing though.
Could have
'Cause
been.
There was like a long pause where you're like, is she still
Okay,
there?
Valentina, bring it
Could have
down.
been.
I would say that too, except that when you generally have emotions that are kind of on the low end like that, there's still a residual, even towards the end of the conversation. Even Nikki herself, like she was crying, she was flipping her handle, and then the call, she just hung up the phone like nothing happened.
Okay, Mom. Bye.
Yeah, she does have some crazy syndrome.
Genetic.
So then she gets up, she leaves the phone conversation, goes into into the makeup room and pours Tostitos all on the
Tortilla.
makeup.
That
With
was
the
horrible.
chips.
That was weak sauce.
She should have at
Weak
least
sauce.
smushed them in. She just put them on the table. She didn't even like pound them in.
And she took all her shit and put it in a bag
Yeah.
so that it couldn't be touched.
But like, why couldn't
I'm
we
mad.
do something evil, like throw it in the toilet or
Well,
throw it in
yeah.
the pool,
Because
You
low key,
pee on it?
she didn't want to get jumped.
And you'd have
Yeah.
to be evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the other
Off
thing was
is not evil.
she Googled how to beat a Neanderthal.
That was my favorite part of her whole stay there.
Well, 3 rules. Number
One.
1, strong stance.
You need balance
Number 2, use your effing legs.
to block her.
Number 3, pull that bitch's hair.
Yeah, wrap
Nope.
it around your fist.
Around your fingers.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Get a grasp until you
Get a
hear
grasp.
until you hear the rip.
And then number 4 was pull that bitch's hair.
No, there were only
No.
3.
There was pull hair.
There's 3.
That was 3.
Because you're going to grasp the hair. And the whole point was that when security
Oh, but
pulls
that's
you
what
off,
I was talking about.
when
grasping
security
hair.
or somebody pulls you off, the hair goes with you.
And you let go.
And during that whole like moment, like I felt like we should have been seeing like, cause she was like walking through the halls, like shadow boxing. Like there should have been like the Rocky music playing. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun,
oxygen.
dun,
Come on,
But
you guys know better.
Just the fact you can Google how to be a better fighter. It's just
That's so
beyond-
hilarious. That shit's hilarious.
She should have
It's
been
hilarious.
YouTubing
Yes, it
videos
definitely
instead of
is.
like YouTubing actual instructions. YouTube videos, no better like way to just demonstrate what you want than the visual of
Which
it.
may be
That's true.
indicative of your education in your therapy classes.
Boom.
Exactly.
Okay, so again, Nikki calls her mom once more and says she wants to leave. She packs her stuff and she ends up going home. She drew an awkward picture of Alicia looking like a pig, which was actually pretty funny.
Hell yeah.
All the girls were basically calling her weak sauce, and Paula got super upset.
Before we get into poly and
Yeah,
yeah, did you not have a problem with Valentina biting Nikki?
Yes, I did. That was some Vander Holyfield.
The biting was
bull.
horrible. That's not good craft. Not good
Like,
sportsmanship.
First of all, we don't know who you are.
Not good
I don't
form.
know who you are. Please don't bite me or put any type of your bodily
Yeah.
fluids on me. You're not I'm not in a relationship with you, so I don't need to swap fluids with you.
But I mean, look at Valentina's teeth. Of course she's gonna bite. She looks like Ed the horse.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah, actually, we do. I want to give a shout out to Yo, who goes there on Twitter.
Yes.
He said,
Funny.
Louise.
the new girl needs to be careful making out with Valentina because she might cut her tongue on Valentina's tooth.
Agreed.
Why all of a sudden was she a lesbian? Like she had never had any kind of like inkling of her wanting to kiss a girl before. Then all of a sudden a pretty bitch comes in and she's like, oh, I want to hang
But
out with her.
I want to go a little bit further back to when Valentina was on the staircase and was like, I glue my hair tracks in every day. I was like, bitch, every day?
It's a lot of work.
Like, no. You need to get
that
your
sew in.
life.
Get that sew in.
I would comment, but that may be racist, and I don't want to offend anybody else this week.
Because we
Go
all
for
offend
it,
everybody.
Cameron. Go
Okay.
for it.
I'll let Mykee own that title.
Let me. Yes, leave it to me, baby. Leave it to me, because I own it well.
I'm sure it'll pop out sooner or later. So okay.
Please.
It will.
All right. Anyways, well, speaking of everyone who watches us at home, since you guys love commenting so much, we would love it if you guys commented on our iTunes page. Please help us get to #1. If you guys love Bad Girls Club, like really, there's a competition going on here at AfterBuzz. We try to prove that Bad Girls is the #1 show. And we want you guys to help us out. It's super easy. Go on iTunes, type in AfterBuzz TV, just type in AfterBuzz Bad Girls. It'll come up. Hit subscribe. It's free. Rate us 5 stars, and then just leave us a comment with your Twitter handle, and we'll give you a shout out on the show. And then we can get Bad Girls #1 on iTunes, and that would be epic.
Number
So
one.
shout out to Yo Who Goes There, Brian Jr. 5007, Lil Too Sweet For You, Mitch E. Markunis, and 6Fiber.
I got one too as well.
Y'all Who Goes There is my favorite.
Sweet girly
like
chick. Because she sent me an amazing gift of a meme. How do you say it? Meme?
I don't know.
What?
Like an
Emmy?
Avi
Emmy?
thing or something.
Yeah.
Meme.
Yes. And it was very creative, and I commend your work, and thank you very much. It made me
Love
smile
it.
and lol. I lolled a lot.
LOL'd.
Yes.
Okay, so where are we going next? All right, so Sherman, or as you like to call, who you like to call, Shannon.
Sherman.
You know, I like Shannon, actually. I like that you said that she's kind of the crafty one in the house. I see it. I'm liking it. What's that noise for? You don't like her?
I equate her to Julie.
What's it bad?
No, I don't equate. I don't think
No.
she's as smart as Julie.
I think she is.
I don't.
I think she's smart. I don't equate her to Julie because I don't feel like they
Okay.
have the same plan.
I do. I don't like either of them, but I think that they're crafty.
Yeah.
But Shannon has a better body.
She was loose as a pair of flip flops.
Look, my thing is when Paula
what
was
the hell?
crying about Nikki, Shannon was crying like, "Bitch, what are you doing?" And so that's what makes me think like she says, "Ooh, I have all these bitches under my spell." Like, are you just saying that because you're on Bad Girls Club, or
No, wait.
are you really gonna do something?
Wait, what did you say your reaction to Paula crying?
Shannon looked like she was on the
She
verge
was
of tears.
crying.
Yeah, she was crying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that she was like, why are you, like, she was confused as to why Paula was crying.
No, she
Okay.
was crying. I'm
But
like,
Valentina
was
was
doing-
Miss Let's Comfort You. That was weird too. So.
But Shannon was also doing that, like, fake, like, you know, at the Grammys or something, like, when they see the loser, they, like, have this, like, I'm happy for him. You
now,
know?
Shannon
It was
is
fake.
just
It
all
was
kinds
trite.
of weird. She's just all kinds of backwards and weird.
actually, speaking of weird, I want to go back to Nikki for a sec. I actually felt in my heart, you know, at first we all kind of said like that was kind of effed up that Nikki didn't, you know, say bye to Paula. But part of me was like, I kind of felt like she was gonna call, and she actually did end up calling Paula, and I thought that was
cool.
That was good of her.
You predicted it, actually.
and
Cam predicted it.
She still should have left when everybody was there and said her piece and gone out a woman rather than a
yeah, it was
coward.
kind of weak, but you know what?
Which is-
Obviously, she
It
has
was
some sort of.
disappointing for me. It was disappointing for me.
I ain't getting jumped. That's for damn sure.
No, I mean, why would you get jumped for
Well,
leaving?
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
jump.
get jumped knowing full well that the very person that was screaming her head off would not have stepped in.
Which is
True.
Valentina.
No, Paula.
No, Paula.
Oh, Paula.
Yeah, because she was
Oh, yeah,
neutral.
It'd be one thing if
And
I
her
had one
words.
person I knew, like, you know, would get down. But when you ain't got nobody and they're all coming home drunk, there's no way. I'm not stupid.
You know what? I actually would kind of put Valentina in the same place as Julie in the sense of they both had that aggressive mentality. Like they would start stuff and then kind of go to clean it up. Like in this case, Valentina was the one who got Nikki to leave, technically, and then went to Paula, who was her friend, and was kind of like, hey, like, no, it's okay. Be on my side. I'm the cool one. And Paula kind of fell right into that.
Kinda.
I think Valentina's a mixture of Julie and Egypt together. Where's
Megan?
Fallon?
Oh,
Because you can smell the lesbian coming out of Valentina.
you know, her Nigerian parents are like,
I know.
Because we'll get to the stripper.
Well,
but
you
just,
doing good.
Just remind me
But
about
you know-
that.
Caribbean,
Remind me about the
actually.
kiss when we get there. Just
all
wanna
right, well,
talk
speaking
about
of
that.
kissing, so Shannon brings her old flame in. Ian, who was just ratchet beyond ratchet.
I'm with Chevonne. He wasn't the ugliest.
He wasn't
thing.
the ugliest. Like
He was
we've seen
hideous.
worse. What was that dude from like 4 seasons ago? Like they called him the Predator with the dreads. Now that one
Yeah,
was not up to standards.
that's true.
I don't give a damn if I'm called a hater anymore. That dude was ugly as hell.
He was not
He was
ugly.
ugly
At
as
least
hell,
he was manly
dude.
because
Look.
Mr. Sir Mykee Wattz on the end there
Yes,
says
me,
that
red
Mr.
hair.
Jude Law is a cute thing. I'm sorry. If I can toss you around like a rag doll, you ain't happy.
All right, well, wait. So beyond Ian being
Sorry.
ugly,
Sidebar.
everyone says.
No offense to all the ragdolls watching.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
everyone says
We don't want to be racist against ragdolls.
the girls said that Ian was lame. So, whatever. They go, they smash. Shannon thinks he's hot as fish grease, which who even says that? Like, that shows your age. Like, you
This
really.
sounds like something my grandma would say.
No, I've heard that
Baby, she was hot as fish grease.
fish grease does. never
Maybe you're
mind.
giving your age away.
I think she's trying too hard to be down.
No, it's not even age. It's just something like my black grandma would say.
Okay, and how old is your grandmother? Right. Age. Boop. Bye.
We don't
Boop.
give, I won't
Bye.
give a
Did you
lady's
just give us a
age
needy?
on
Did you
air.
just give us a needy?
Boop.
Mykee, you're black?
Am I black?
What?
I didn't even know.
Oh, no. Here we go.
I guess I am.
I
Yes, I am black. Thank
did
you
not-
very much.
Marissa,
Thank you.
why did I not know
I
that?
can't with you guys. Anyways, so
Shoot. I
Okay.
didn't know either, apparently.
so as the situation happens, the new girl comes into the situation, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And then Ian brings some guy friends over, and all the girls get cute, and they're ready to come on over. And Lord knows this was the ugly train from
Yeah,
damn
it-
hell. Like, this looked like on Sunday after church, the guys that kind of hang out, and that's when they see their boys, and we're gonna go play poker and eat some chips together.
But it was like never ending though. It was like the ugliest clown car ever from the It just like they
It just
kept
got worse
popping
and
out.
worse and worse.
It just kept coming. It was awful.
Like, they shopped it. Like, I can't. I'm not even gonna do
And
that.
Valentina was like, "I got all cute for this." Chick, you were in a robe.
Bitch, and then how you bring one box of damn beer?
And how you gonna be 46-year-old coming in, last person to the door? That was an old man.
That was a mess.
That was
and
an old
they knew
man.
better than that. That was shame on them. Shame on you, Ian. Like, and you could tell because he wasn't as talkative the first night. But that
He's
second
hungry.
night, when his friends were there, he was like, you could just imagine the car ride over, just being like, "Oh, we're going to the Bear Girls' house. Like, we're gonna kick it. Oh, all the bitches are fine." And so he gets there, he's showing out, and Shannon reads him. She says, "You're acting like a groupie." And he was hitting on Jennifer.
Everybody.
He was wanted to see Jennifer and Stephanie make out. He wanted to get in the middle of it. And just DTM, like, you ain't even that attractive to be saying some stuff like that. Like, maybe if Andre did it, Stephanie kind of would have been like, well, actually, maybe. But
Like during that whole scene though, like he was just like, "It's pool weather. Yeah, it's time to get in the pool or at least a jacuzzi." During that whole scene, my eye roll was so big it almost got stuck up in the top right.
But I
corner.
was like, I wanted to be like, did you see the first time you got into the pool and took your shirt off? I don't want to go through that horror again tonight. Like, keep all your stuff on tonight, for sure.
He was not a bad looking man, but he did not. He was
What?
He had no
What?
manners. He had no swag. He had no. I don't know.
I
There's
like
something
what she
missing.
said. She said, "You messy,
Yeah,
He
you're
was
messy.
messy.
There you go. He
messy on
yes.
every account."
And you know what I liked? Paula, the mother, shut it down at the end. She was like, and don't come back. Make sure you don't bring your ass back here because you ain't
That
welcome.
wasn't Paula. That was
Paula.
Valentina.
No, it was Paula.
Was it?
Yes.
Paula had the robe on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Valentina had a short greenish.
Oh right,
tinge
Valentina
robe.
got cute. Okay.
Yeah, it's a very sexist house.
Yeah.
So
Over there on
yeah.
the end, the shade.
So Shannon, you just need to move on, and I can't. First of all, here's the other situation. You don't want to be called a hoe, but you invite someone that you were like, he's messy, I don't know if I can trust him again, and you give him all this trust the first day you meet up with him, then you get it in with him, start knocking boots. Like, get your
On
life.
national television.
Am I the only one that feels like Shannon is older than what she really says?
She
That's what I
is.
just said.
She-
I honestly think, like, for her to use the term hot as fish grease, like, I really want to say she's like 35 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, isn't there an age limit though? Like there has to be an age limit for Bad Girls Club.
I'm sure there is an age limit,
You said
but
42.
I'm sure they don't do that much research.
This
if
show
you kinda
is
lie
so
about it.
discriminatory.
There's no age limit for vagina. And
Wait,
she
but
probably
actually-
had sex
Race.
with somebody to get her
That
ass
kinda-
on that show.
Oh, wait.
Gender.
That kind of would be amazing if they did throw in like Sweet Brown, like someone like her.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know what I mean? Like at different age groups, that kind of would be really interesting. I'd be down. Like if Nikki's mom came on the show, I
and
would rather
then,
her be on the show than Nikki.
What's that
Sweet
rapper's mother from Love and Hip Hop?
Mama
Oh,
Which one, Mama D?
Lord.
Mama
Yeah,
D?
the one who had that rap song about Christy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
put
no,
her in
that's
there.
not Mama D.
Jones.
That's
Mama
Mama
Jones,
Jones.
yeah.
If we got some ratchets like that, ooh, that would be an amazing.
I would watch that. I would watch that.
I would too. But we didn't. Instead, we got a new girl. Her name's Jennifer. She's the fun-loving firecracker,
Wow.
21 from Cali.
Love her.
Bisexual stripper. I liked her actually. I
She's
think
from
she's
San
a good.
Bernardino, California.
What'd you
She's
feel
like
about
21.
Sexy.
She's
her? All
beautiful.
right, let's go down the line here. Everyone has to say, Cam, what do you think of her?
I think she's beautiful.
That's it.
Mhm.
What did you think of her personality?
It's
Just-
still surface.
Okay,
Hater.
Mikey,
Oh, I thought she was beautiful. Personality on point, banging.
why on point?
I just liked the way she came in there, and like none of the girls could mess with her. It was they were all trying to befriend her, and that's how you know that's a bad bitch.
All right, and Chevonne.
Well, I can't say that she had one of the most warmest welcomings for
Yeah.
a replacement, but I don't know if it had anything to do with her attitude because I think they were already from the get go. They just wanted somebody new.
And when
new
they saw her
energy.
picture,
Yeah, they saw her
were
picture and
kinda-
oh, she's cute, and they weren't like hating on her because she was cute. But I like her. I like her energy so far.
Don't try to guess her name.
So far.
Her name's Noxzema. Tawanda.
Well, the mentality too is you can figure out, you know, if you get to trick around with the prettiest bitch in Atlanta, because she's hot. The girl's beautiful. You of course want to befriend her.
You get free stuff. You get free
Free
drinks.
stuff. You get good
free
men.
entry.
But you know, we've seen in previous Bad Girl seasons, you know, the girls are not too warm to.
Other
No,
Pretty
usually,
girls.
usually the new girl comes in and her picture has bitch, slut, whore across it. And
Yeah.
that's
She
her
had one of the
welcome.
warmest welcomings, which you pointed out,
Yeah.
Chevonne, that we have seen in the history of Bad Girls. Club.
And I also think it comes to the point of like they just kicked a bitch out. They already hate Nikki, so it's like, you know, let's like they said, let's get somebody positive in that's going to give us some sort of energy.
Like that night when they were there and they were all like hanging out on the pole, and it was nice to see them all like, you know, granted it was the first night for her, but like, they were all, bonding, having a good time, drinking. It was all healthy fun.
So yeah, she's bisexual and she does her little stripper pole moves. She makes out with Valentina. Stephanie's really excited. So I'm wondering if a threesome between her, Stephanie, what's the finger up for?
Let's talk about that kiss between Valentina and
Let's talk
Jennifer
about
in
it.
the limousine.
Let's talk about it.
Jennifer kissed her and was done with it. Valentina went back in for more and had to kiss her on the cheek because Jennifer was done with it. She's like, oh.
And you know what else I noticed? It could have been editing, but when they went back home and Jennifer was on the stripper pole, Valentina was up
She was
against the wall. She
phased
was
out.
like,
And she also who had their mouth open though? There was somebody who had
Valentina.
It was Valentina. She was
Valentina. Yeah, exactly.
like, literally like
She was
hanging.
staring. She's like,
She was confused because Valentina's mouth is always open.
she trying to be Fallon. Watch.
Might be.
well, yeah, and then that'd be interesting because I don't. Do we think Stephanie and Jennifer are gonna hook up?
Stephanie and Jennifer. Yo, yeah.
Both strippers, both bisexual.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Without a doubt.
For myself,
Yes.
I don't think so. I think
I don't
Jennifer.
think so
I
either.
think Jennifer's like, nah, girl.
I don't think so either.
Wait, you said Jennifer and Stephanie, right?
Yeah.
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 And I agree. I think Jennifer's like, hell
Nah,
no.
girl, I better than that.
Right. Right.
Right? Because you made fun of her, like trying to pop her little cheek, right? In the first episode.
That was Stephanie.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Jennifer's like,
Stephanie's
girl,
like-
you ain't got no status.
You wanna make out? You
I
wanna
think
make
Stephanie- I
out,
think-
Jennifer?
But I think Stephanie's pretty.
Yeah, Stephanie's
I'm not
getting
saying she's
No, I
weird
do
to
ugly.
me
think
now.
I do think Stephanie is actually
But
pretty.
when you're both strippers, when you're in the same industry, there's gonna be a
Competition.
status competition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nah, girl.
And they're both the same. They're like both petite, you know?
And if Jennifer's good, she's gonna know how to run game, and she's gonna string Stephanie along without having to give it up.
Actually, that's kind of true. You know why? Because Stephanie kind of seems low key and chill. Like when at the end when you saw them sitting outside together, like I kind of feel like Jen is gonna have the one up on it. Stephanie was kind of just sitting there like, dude, I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of this. And Jen's sitting here like, I just have a feeling. Like, bitch, what do you mean you just got here? What do you mean you have a feeling that the next girl's gonna come in?
She
and
ready to pop off.
But if you do watch Bad Girls, you damn well know that the producers are gonna spice it up because y'all ain't gonna have fun for too much longer.
Exactly.
And Valentina ain't having that in the house. So whatever, the girls.
What do you mean by Valentina? Like, do you feel like she's running it as far as
she thinks she's running it?
I do think she's running the house right now.
All right.
Does anyone disagree with that?
I think it's like between Alicia and Valentina. I think they both think that they're running it, and they're kind of have equal playing. No, equal.
Would you say that?
Share.
I kind of feel like Alicia is more Valentina's. Yeah.
Right.
In that sense.
I could get. Yeah. I guess I agree with you on that. Yeah.
I don't.
Well, although Valentina did jump in for Alicia.
That was like a hit and run. I don't. He's like, I don't. And he looked away.
Who would you say is running the house right
I think Alicia's playing it smart. She's going to feel it out. She's going to watch how the dominoes kind of fall.
All right.
I think because she realized that Valentina pops off too quickly. She doesn't think first.
Valentina is basically Alicia's minion.
We're not going to go down that path again because I already got myself in trouble. But yes, that would be a minion.
Minion
that
is
would be a minion.
Bye to whatever. I don't even care. We're not even presenting that right now. But yes, actually, you know what? I could agree with that because honestly, I really cannot picture Valentina being in the house for too much longer. I could see the girls getting tired of it, the attitude, the thing. But you know what Valentina also did say is she kind of defended herself in the sense of, you see, she said, yes, the way I speak is aggressive, but what I'm saying to you isn't crazy. I'm not popping off at you. It was being real, like, you're being drunk. Yeah, bitch, but get your ish right because that's not real world. You're not in high school anymore. You have to be accountable for how you're saying it. It's like a dog. Like, when it hears your tone, it's going to react to it.
I'm fine with that. Just got to apply it to everybody.
Ding, ding, ding.
Right, because you ain't talking to
or
me.
you're going to have to buy more glue.
Yeah. And stop biting people, damn.
Ooh.
Have our favorites changed for the season? Anyone have a new favorite? Who's your favorite now?
Jennifer.
You going with Jennifer?
Going with Jennifer.
I still don't know yet. I'm still in shock of Nikki. I'm just kind of sad. I'm just sad.
You know what? After this episode, I was kind of sad. But the whole crying to the mom thing and going to the hospital, I was just like,
I think the hospital visit was necessary.
She got bit.
Yeah, I think it is necessary.
Like I said, we
swapped. First of all, it didn't break skin. Number one, I thought it was hilarious because what's gonna happen is when they go to the reunion and they play that shit back, they're gonna laugh, and I would be laughing with Nikki, like, yeah, bitch, I was that worried about you biting me.
Yeah, but we also don't know if producers told her to go to the hospital. As well,
just because they don't want to be liable.
They dropped her at 40. They're here, go to the hospital.
Drop her off. Bye.
Yes, I don't really have a favorite yet. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah,
next
it's kind of up in the air for me too. I kind of really like Stephanie just because she seems, and Paula. I love Paula. Paula's probably my favorite, and we see that Paula's gonna pop off.
Yeah, I did like Stephanie's little thing when Jennifer came in and she's like, "Well, I'm trying girls now," and Stephanie's like, "Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that."
And I think Jennifer's cool because they, alluded to the fight she's gonna get in, and
she's got some Sunshine State energy over there.
She sure does.
She's like,
and deeds.
And what you said she was wearing the wet and wavy hair?
She was wearing that wet and wavy hair, because you were like, Cameron was like, he was like, I don't know about that hair, and I was like, oh, she got that Indian hair, that wet and wavy.
Like, I don't mind straight or I don't mind wavy. Right. I don't like wavy and straight together.
Well, no, it's curly. I know it's wet and wavy, but it's it's hard to explain. Okay, so it'll come like curly, right? And then you wet it. No, you just want to straighten it, right? And then if you want to go back to curly, just put some water in it, spritz it. Black girl secrets.
We call that fajita hair.
I might get kicked out. Black girl don't tell anybody. Yeah.
Fajita
but you don't get your hair too close to the fajita tray when it's steamy, right? Because then the hair starts to come.
Oh my gosh! I almost had to take off my headphones right there.
It's good for your skin, though. It's a draw.
Oh, bye. Girl, that's when you have your girl hold your hair back.
Bitch, hold my hair. These fajitas are good.
But not in the Bad Girls Club, because then they'd be like. On that note, let's head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
This was definitely seemed like a filler episode, and next week looks very promising with the pool party.
Yeah.
I feel like they're letting the girls do more this season. I don't know, like they had a cell phone at the club that time.
No, that was somebody else's.
The doorman.
No, it was the
Oh
friend.
wait, she called from that guy's. Yeah,
The doorman. He was working the bar. He was friends of Dre.
Okay, yeah.
Then we had they're bringing a lot of guys over at the beginning. Usually they kind of wait to let them. And Ian's just been able to walk.
If you can call those guys, I mean,
right, and they're letting females smoke cigars.
That's because Shannon's gangster. Sherman is gangster.
Sherman P. Wallaby Way.
Sherman been gangster.
Shannon's again another man comes to town. Her sugar daddy.
Hey.
And makes it rain with $1 bills.
Hurricane.
It's still raining. Hurricane.
That's how you know it's real.
Hey, you never know.
I'm excited to see what his deal is.
Then we get the new girl coming in, which is going to be very exciting.
I can't wait to see her.
And her and Jen are going to pop off over a Hot Pocket.
And that's what I hate.
What?
I wanted Jen and her to get along.
Why?
You like pretty girls to be in.
Look, I'm gonna say, but the new girl that comes in, off the top of my head, I cannot think of her name. I saw
ain't why
her audition tape, and she does not seem like the sharpest tool in the shed. So I could see somebody kind of getting annoyed with her. So
and there we have it. We just picked on the disabled.
No, you are not trying to come.
We
for
have
me
gone
and
across
like
the
that.
entire spectrum.
So that's how you know it's real and it's not racist.
Well, I can't wait. Well, go ahead.
Go ahead. You can't wait.
Well, I just can't wait for that fight over Hot Pocket because all my best fights are over food. Like the last one was with Chipotle. Yeah. Are we done yet?
You fought over Chipotle? Oh.
And I'm hungry.
Oh, the girls fought over Chipotle last season.
Not 2 seasons ago.
But it wasn't over Chipotle. They just wanted to eat.
Yeah, but it involved
a little. Before we head out, actually. Couple little news topics. So I guess they're not doing a Bad Girls All-Star. It's going to be like a Bad Girls Games or something like that, and they'll have to compete, which will be interesting to see what girls they bring on for that. I believe a couple of them have tweeted out. I'll say their names next week. Who else do we have? So everyone's so surprised that this whole Justin Bieber thing. I don't know if you guys saw that Justin Bieber cheated on Selena Gomez with this girl Mimi Badass.
Oh, they played a song.
Mimi Badass.
Who everyone's like, oh, she's in the Bad Girls Club. If y'all were real AfterBuzz fans, you would have known from last season. I told you guys I met Mimi Badass, and I met the other girl. I want to say her name was Shannon. It's this white girl who looks like a version of Natalie Nunn, just not as cute, and that's given Natalie.
And white.
Huh?
And white.
Yep, but she's crazy and a hot mess, and she even had like bands on her arms that said "hot mess," and so I think they're from the same season, which is next season. Yeah, but so that is it has officially came out, even though we probably shouldn't have even said it last season on the show, but we did. So you got that here first on AfterBuzz, people. But yeah, she's in the news that she slept with Justin Bieber.
She was actually supposed to be the lead in my music video, actually.
That's very true.
That is very true.
But so they just went down to Miami. They just started filming. So should be good times.
One of my favorite.
Wasn't she the camera girl in the Justin Bieber pool video or something?
Bye with that one.
I don't know. I don't watch his videos. Oh, I just want to say a shout out to Natalie Nunn because I saw her the other day out and about.
And she's going to be joining us here on AfterBuzz once again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys get us to #1 Bad Girls on iTunes. Download, subscribe, rate, and leave us a comment. Hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at AfterBuzz TV. You can follow us and talk to us.
Tom McCava 777.
DJ Jesse J.
At Chevonne_Hughes.
And Mykee 3000, the hater, Wattz.
Hater Wattz.
Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.